Good morning, YouTube. Dirty D here again with some more reviews, no news, and hoping not to confuse. Okay, today on board we have the Axil. I believe these are called their Ghost Strike. The earplugs, electronic hearing. You can pick them up for on their website about 139 bucks. They have ones available for Bluetooth for 199. So without further ado, let's get into it, okay? So as always, let's start with
the good.
Okay, the good, these things are very lightweight. I really enjoy them a lot. They're pretty comfortable in your ear. They have different foam tips to adjust to your ear canal. I had a hard time setting mine for a while. I'm not the mental giant that I used to be, and I would have them sitting in my ear like this here, just because that's how it kind of went in and felt comfortable. I saw some other people that finally had some that had a little higher intellectual capacity than I did, and they actually had them pushed towards the front of their ear, looking more like this. So once I did that, they're a lot more comfortable, stayed in place a lot better. These things will hold a charge all day. We've gone to front sight before, 8-hour classes, if not more. I've never had a problem with them wearing now. They boast 120-hour standby time, and I guess that's good. Like if you forgot to shut them off when you threw them in your gun bag or whatever, and you still need them for the next day. But I figure if you're done shooting and you leave them on, they're gonna be dead anyway. But anyways, they do have a good standby time. So if you pull them out of your ears and you're standing there listening to an instructor, you need something else to go, and some time passes by, it's not really wearing down on the actual battery. So I think that's a pretty good feature as well. They say that they amplify the hearing 6 times. I'm not sure how that works. I don't know. It's not like it's bionic hearing, but it is amplified for sure. But if I can hear somebody talking at 30 feet away, does that mean I can now hear them talking at 180 feet away? That's not the case, but they do amplify pretty good. I like that feature about it. It sits behind your neck. Another feature that I really like. When I'm out there in the sun, shooting or doing whatever we're doing, I like to wear either a white brim straw hat or even like a boonie hat. I used to have some walkers, over the ear razors. Work great. I liked them a lot, except it makes it very hard for that. You only need like a ball cap when you're using the over the ear. So having these the Axil Ghost Strike that hang behind the ear, really comfortable. You can wear whatever hat you want. And they're just super lightweight, so it's not wearing on your head all the time. Because I remember we'd be out there all day, and man, it felt so good to take those earmuffs off after a while. I could not find anything specific on their website as far as being waterproof or water resistant or anything like that. I was looking for it, so if anybody knows, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't see anything that says they're waterproof. However, we were coming back from a trip once, had them in my duffel bag, got some mud all over the duffel bag. They were tucked away in a little small pocket that I totally forgot about, emptied out my duffel bag, threw the duffel bag in the washer, and they got washed. So when I opened up the washer, I saw them sitting there in the bottom, and I was mortified. And one of the foam tips had ripped. That was the only thing. I got a replacement one, put it on, and they work fine. So even though they're not boasting that they're waterproof, they can take a little bit of a beating.
The bad.
They are lightweight, and that's a positive, but when I would take them out of my ear and just kind of let them drape on my shoulder, I felt like they were kind of secure, but they're so lightweight you don't even feel them. I've walked to the restroom with them that way before, and they've fallen off, and I found them on my trip back. So didn't like that avenue of it. There's only 2 tip sizes, like a medium and a large, or small and a medium, however they have it. There's foam ones, and then there's a silicone one, and the silicone one has even less of a noise rating reduction. So I'm not sure why you would use the less noise rating reduction as opposed to the one with the more, because that's why you have them, to protect your hearing, right? But maybe there's an application for it, I'm just not sure. Axil boasts 29 decibel noise rating reduction, where Walker only boasts 23 for the whole over-the-ear earmuff. Using these, the Axil seems to let more noise in. When I first put them on and I wore them, the gunshots next to me were a lot louder than what I was used to. Again, it could be because I had them in my ear, not the exact right way. Once I did figure out how to lock them in place, it did better, but it was still louder. And I'm not pretending to understand that noise rating reduction. I had read somewhere that there's some type of formula where you're minusing 7 from it and then dividing it into 2, and that has the, I don't know. I'm not the mental giant I used to be. I don't understand that at all. I'm not even going to pretend to understand. To be honest, I don't even know what the difference is from a decibel and a decical. So,
What did you say?
they protect good. It's just not as good, as my opinion, as the walkers did. And the only other thing, they're not directional. I would think having the 2 earpieces like that, I don't think it'd be too hard to incorporate something where you can tell which direction things are coming from. It's still just kind of one sound, and you really can't tell which way it's coming from. So that's it for the bad.
The ugly.
So like I mentioned before, taking them and letting them drape across my shoulders. They are lightweight. It's easy to do. It's comfortable putting them there. You think they're secure, but it's not. I had them fall off a couple times. So I'm putting that under the ugly just because it's not as convenient to take them off and shove them in your pocket. You don't want to ruin the foam pieces on the tip. So I finally ended up getting a badge holder, and I just clipped it to the collar of my shirt like this. And that really made a world of difference. I knew they were more secure now. So why they couldn't incorporate something like that, I don't know. I think it'd be easy enough for them to do. Okay, another thing on the other side is their pricing. These run a little high. My wife had gotten these for me for Father's Day present because she is awesome like that. They run about $139. This is without Bluetooth on it. I've read some people why they want the Bluetooth, because people are, I'm not gonna be listening to music while I'm out there shooting or whatever, but there are some training programs that correlate with your phone, shot timers, what have you. And so if you have that linked up to the Bluetooth, you can actually hear it inside there. So I can see that feature of it. But to jump up the price another $70 or so for the Bluetooth, man, that's hard to justify. Their Bluetooth model on these is $199. You jump over to Walker's website, which is almost comparable to the Axil from my understanding. They look similar, same features and what have you. They have a Bluetooth one from, their price range is from like $89 to $119. I don't know the durability and everything else. I do testify to these Axils as far as they've been dropped before, they've been run through the washer, I've used them, the battery time is great, all that stuff. So I can't really speak for the Walker side and why their price is a whole lot less, but it does just seem like a little steep price tag for some electronic earring, especially when you can get an over-the-ear muff ones from, I don't know, probably like $50, $60. So just depending on what you need, what you're looking for. Also on the ugly, there's only the 2 foam tips for it. Not as easy to get a super good customized fit to your ear, but it worked for me, and it is the foam, so it does squish up. So maybe that's why they figure, the small one can cover a wider range as far as their next size up covers even the bigger range, because you can't squish those foam tips up. They're great to have. If you don't have an electronic earring, man, they're great to have. And like they told us in one of our classes too, if you keep them at your bedside, you hear something go bump in the night, you throw these headphones on, and now you got bionic hearing a little bit. You're familiar with your house, with the noises in your house. You can tell where things are coming from. So just another little thought there, something to have by your bedside if you're practiced and you're good, and you can grab your gun and grab your light and grab your earphones and all that good stuff. But just food for thought. So other than that, I don't know if I was in the market to buy them for myself, if I would go with these again, mainly just because of the price tag. It seems a little high for what you're getting. They work great. They are a little bit louder than what I was used to, but totally doable. It's not like I'm bleeding out my ears at the end of the day. They work great. It's just, I think I would probably venture into trying a different brand and looking more into some other stuff out there, because there's so many other options. But other than that, I do like them a lot. I don't want to deter it from there. They've been great. They've worked great. They've always been reliable. As long as I keep them charged, they've done what they're supposed to do. So that is that, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If there's a specific product you're looking for me to do, hey, throw it out there. We'll see what I can do. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give me a like on the video. For the troll, you can go ahead and put your thumbs down. I'm looking forward to that. And we'll see you guys in the next review. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay safe out there, all right?